Alright, hello everyone, welcome to another week of the NECC Northeast Emergence Division. I'm your producer, host, caster, observer, Rhino VOD. Unfortunately today we're having some technical difficulties with the Twitch stream running. It's not actually connecting to servers unfortunately today, so to follow with the NECC rules, I am locally recording this with the while sitting in the coaching slot. So we will be unfortunately, due to circumstances, not be able to see the full info, but fortunately we will be able to focus more on our players today. We have starting lineup of Mojo, Frosty, Meech, Chris, and Cornflakess. I believe yeah, JohnnyFuego, I'm not sure if he's sitting out today or changed his name. I was kind of trying to get the stream to work, but alas, no dice today. But enough of that. For our, what did it reset my? It's weird. I don't know why it's not on a toggle. Apologies if I don't keep the scoreboard up as much. Seems to have changed my toggle to a hold, but for our starting lineup, the enemy starting lineup, that is going to be pretty diverse. Actually, it's completely different on both sides.
A gift.
No unique agents. Or sorry, all unique agents. No duplicate agents across the teams, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Don't usually get to see that too often. But, I was told that, or I believe, Meech mentioned at the start that chosen defense for starting all sides, and already a very strong start to that defense. The numbers are different too. Okay, that's weird. Dude, yeah, the numbers. Oh, because they move on the. Okay, apologies everyone. I haven't been in the coaching slot that much, so buttons are a little different than being in the observing slot. So, meanwhile, host taking a very strong start to that pistol round. A lot of clean shots. And going to go into this second round with goodbye specters and
Standing ahead.
Aries, sorry. Got my names mixed up. And looks like Arcadia has the name that I meant to fix earlier. So
No more to oppose us.
but Chris, in the meanwhile, is going to just destroy that. Oh, there we go. Meant to fix that, and then I had all the network issues, so apologies. But again, Post taking a very strong defense here. The one thing I wanted to highlight in the time that I was dealing with all the issues was that Arcadia Knights is actually ranked 1 currently in the Emergence Northeast Division with a 5-1 record so far, which is insanely impressive. I don't think there's another one that had 5-1. Check my. Oh, sorry. There's one other team, SC Esports, currently sitting at a 5-1 for the season. So, but I believe Arcadia has a slightly higher map record. So, Arcadia is officially number 1, and they are possibly still deciding which site to attack here. As Chris and Meech, I remember from the previous weeks, like to stick with this chamber on A side, so I think it worked pretty well for the defenses. Sorry, that I saw on, I believe that was week 5 and 6. hopefully you can another few headshots
30
here
seconds left.
with that Marshall. But it looks like it's gonna be
Spike planted.
fast C takes, partially through garage, partially through long.
Knife deployed. They're suppressed. Throwing charge. Shadows.
And ooh, Frosty with getting one, but Meech is gonna get taken out on the other side. The rest of these be sitting one in the back, one on the log. No solid positioning. A third might be on long.
One enemy remaining.
On site, one long. Going to be able to get one, but not the last one. And Arcadia will take their first round. That was pretty close at the end there. I think Arcadia did a pretty good defense there, staggering out their players in some key positions. And of course, the very solid point of keeping one towards the attacker defense, the attacker spawn side, so that they can get that easy trade with the rifle. That would be round 4, Meech pulling out that operator. But Arcadia might be going through mid here. And that's at least 2 confirmed. And 2 more on C long. Meech is holding out, waiting to see if there's one on the back end. Pretty quiet so far. Spotted one. That who's that? The Schlotty keeps coming through there. But Frosty going to take them out. Eventually, no more peeking for you. So, not seeing a big push into any sites. They might be reconvening.
30 seconds left.
Still going toward mid. But could they be going back to C? I mean, there was 2 near C, but then I saw Chris. And Chris is still there, ready to
10
get that
seconds
shot.
left.
Start the plant on B.
One enemy remaining.
Sorry, start the plane on C. And Meech and Mojo with the great pinch onto the last surviving member of Arcadia Knights. 3-1. Going to this final. Going into this 5th round. I'm getting ahead of myself. Just that Arcadia definitely got a little... maybe they were too indecisive about where to go. They knew Meech probably staying on that A side with the operator. And Chris and maybe one more on C, and they already got lost a member in mid. So just not sure where to go. This looks like they don't want that indecisive this time. Going to push directly into C, and it looks like everyone lost their lives on that spot. And Meech, ooh, very close on the operator shot.
Last player standing.
It's going to be 1v3 as that
Spike planted.
spike gets planted. Looks like it's at least 2 on site.
Teleport's ready.
Might be having that Killjoy go back down C long like they did on the previous plant, or post plant, I mean. He probably wants to keep that up. Probably just gonna go for an exit here, or 2 if they can get... Oh, it's gonna be 1 in the garage behind him. Hoping there's 1 here, but it looks like the enemy is gonna take the exit towards garage or C long. going to get away scot-free with our first spike detonation. Usually don't see too many of those in these matches, surprisingly.
That works.
Well, I guess not too surprisingly, but it's don't see it that fast.
That's a good spot.
But Meech is going to keep that up. Smart play there. Keep the save the money, save the credits. It's pretty big buy for 5th round. Don't want to lose it there. Or 4th round, I believe he had it from. Meech going to take a shot on 1 and suppression of 3. That's going to be a very evident A push here. And all the utils going in out here. This post tries to reconvene. Chris bringing in the ult, going to do some solid damage there, it looked like.
Shock dart.
Spike planted.
Not going to get the projectile follow on that, unfortunately.
Take flight.
We can follow along as the owl drones touch in midair. Still trying to get that info in. And the neon, although they know neon's in hell, looks like they're just trying to keep poking at post as they come in here. That all finally goes down, and yeah. Arcadia just had, surprisingly, still a lot of util to throw in there. Well, I mean, they had util plus 2 ultimates to just throw at that post-plant situation, so good use of their abilities there. And it's going to be 3-3. Again, remember Arcadia is very strong coming into this week, 5-1 record, so 3-3 here is just amazing already that we'll be able to keep up with this team. But I believe in the boys. As Cornflakess gets taken out, it looks like 2 of them got blinded as well. Mojo on retake, and I believe that's a C plant starting
Spike planted.
and coming down as all the boys are sitting. And this devil's gonna come out of garage and get 1
Last player
and
standing.
pick up the legs of Mojo there. And this spray coming out from Meech. Post plant, they know Meech is down long now. Going to try to get a pick, but Nemo with a great headshot from sight. Going to bring it to 3-4 with Arcadia on their first. Grab some in here quick, sorry. Yeah. So a pretty solid full buy here. Well, except Meech going to stick on that half shield so we can get that operator. Everyone else sticking with the Vandal. See if, I mean, with that money, it looks like Arcadia is going to be sticking with the rifles that they kept. As they go 1 mid, 1 A at least. Maybe like 2 A possibly. As Shelly gets headshot onto Meech. And Frosty returns the favor in this hell site, getting almost another. But looks like everyone's going to be singing on site as Mojo goes for the reverse, but wow, Nemo just with great timing there, and Mojo not canceling it in time. Going to get taken out on that back site. Perhaps too close of a spot there. Sova able to hear it. But Chris going to be stuck in this 1v3.
Revealing area.
try to get a gander of where they are.
Silence.
And going to get one as Mechanics get spotted out here. And then Neon running away. Chris will be able to knock just quite. Chris getting taken out by the detonation. Second of the match. And I'm just going to quickly check if this can be changed. Apologies. Have to find it later. Just makes it easier to have this on a toggle, but we make do. Again, apologies for technical difficulties. Didn't anticipate Twitch having issues at this exact hour. But I was going to go with Stingers and the Tour de Force already putting in some effort. Or sorry, some work. With a clean elimination down C long. Now Arcadia looking probably not to go down that way. Cornflakess is going to here. I think that's 2. Towards A. As Cornflakess is going to get bit right at the end there. Meanwhile, Frosty getting taken out on B. And Neon running up sight. Mojo going to the other side of the fire. And Neon's still on sight. Oh, never mind. Neon in hell. With another teleport. Ooh. Very good try there as Mojo gets taken out. And Meech going to be on the backside. Chris in the same spot as the last round. I'm not sure why my buttons to go to Meech weren't working there. Apologies. But Chris going to get one before being taken out. And Arcadia now up 6-3. Yeah, these buttons are not working out for me, so apologies everyone. Arcadia going to be on that 5-round win streak now, as I don't think they have gotten operators at all, so probably sticking with the rifles again as Post does the same spots as before. Each going to take A, and Chris on that Sova taking C. Going to get very high up here. So hopefully they send it down sewers like before. Looks like, yep, they're going to do the same. Probably all going through sewers at this point, but Meech actually going to get 1, get 2
Spike down
as
A.
the team slightly diverges. And that Killjoy ultimate's going to come out in sewer. As Frosty just goes up all the way, gets taken out just before the detonation, and I believe Meech got stuck on that one. But it's fine. He's out of the way. Got to safety. And like the Killjoy on Neon gonna go back towards spawn, get a elim for it. Because we're in 2v3, not
30 seconds
post plant.
Cover going out.
Mojo. Not gonna.
Spike planted. One
Yeah,
enemy
that's
remaining.
weird. Mojo going to get a quick one. That turret's spotted, getting taken out, and Abyss just sitting on the box, going to get taken out as the round win streak is ended. And that's 2 clean rifles. Concern now is keeping that momentum, as Arcadia is going to still be able to buy all their rifles and utility. So Post just need to make sure can continue this round. And well, getting the next 2 rounds would be huge. That'll be tied up, but it's going to be a long road ahead as Arcadia has that good economy. But looks like they're going to mix up the strategy here a little bit as Meech opts for going B. Going to see if Arcadia goes for that C or A. Doesn't seem to be too fond of B. Looks like they're going to be going for that C site to get the trade.
Down, C.
Another trade. And almost another trade. But Mojo's going to be sitting here. Frosty just getting hammered.
Planted.
Requesting manual reset.
Last player
As
standing.
Mojo getting Elam, but Flotty getting the trade with
Last
a
round
good
before
headshot
the
there.
switch.
A 4-7 in this half. Nothing to be too freaked out about. Still very winnable. Going at the end of this half, all the econ is going to get reset. I think only concern is for this round is post, because we lost rifles, don't have the economy to keep going because of that loss streak from before.
They're suppressed.
So it's going to be a tough round here, but Meech might be able to get a pick here. Not quite,
Teleport's gone.
but at least do some damage. But Arcadia might be able to heal that in time as Cornflakess gets taken out in the mid.
Shadows.
As yeah, it looks.
Watch them run.
I'm going to suggest, and it looks like Post thinks this as well, that Arcadia is going to get moving towards that C site. That plant and using the neon ult at the very end here.
Last
Each
player
going to get just a barrage of ultimates. That's tough. As yeah, Arcadia just had a
Switching
lot
sides.
to use at the end there, and it's going to go into this next half. 4-8. So I think part of the thing there was that the post team didn't really have the guns that they wanted. They weren't able to keep that economy going because of that loss streak was pretty right in the sitting right towards the middle second half of that half. I guess I could just say second quarter of the game. That kind of screwed them over in the final rounds where they didn't have the guns to answer against the rifles of Arcadia. Okay, the Rifles of Arcadia sounds like a really good band name. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But it looks like Post potentially going to be falling. Oh, and before I can say this, the C site take, they're going to back out of here and start walking around that A. But Arcadia's going to get a little bit of info as Chris is sitting back here. I hear the spray. Someone did a spray in garage. As Mojo almost getting away with one gets taken out. Cornflakes gets one off the flash, or while being flashed.
Last player
And
standing.
Chris going to get taken out by Nemo with a 3K. And Chevel having gone all the way around. That might have been the person that was sitting in garage from before. And we'll be continuing their solid streak. So, second round, losing pistol. What do you do here? Probably save, probably not. Try to push your luck buying any expensive armory. And yeah, it looks like they're just going to stick with that pistol. Oh, that's all you need. It's the classic, you know? You walk into your store, restaurant, just say, I'll have the classic, and see what happens from there. As looks like Chris again going to kind of go on this flanking position, as everyone else is closer to mid. As wow, Shelly gets 2 with the Spectre, and each gets taken out towards B. Going to confirm they're still there, and Wow, just some good smokes and flash there, to be honest. Smokes and flash there, to be honest. From Arcadia. That was very impressive. I mean, just from the coach's perspective, I can tell you that I could not see anything there. That was pretty good timing with at the exact time that Chris came out of the smoke to be flashed, and was already getting I think it was Cornflakess in the smoke. So good util. Looks like we're going to say no to A, straight to C, but Nemo's sitting back there with that Marshall, going at 3, 4. Will he try to go for the ace? The Vebis is going to take it away, and wow, just some impressive headshots there from Nemo. That's wow. Good reaction time there. Surprised they're on the Sova, and not something more of a duelist, but as long as the end result works, 4-11 going to this, Arcadia on that 3 win streak, going to have it solid by, while looks like Post is going to try to stick with a broken by, slight save. Everyone's going with stingers and half armor.
Cover going out.
Or, sorry, except Frosty went with just the sheriff, putting a little bit of a flash of their own. As that neon just kind of dipped. But meanwhile, towards B, all kinds of activity happening. I believe that's the turret sound. As Chris going to meet Shovel here, get that free rifle.
Revealing area.
And Meech going to do the same, but get taken out, trying to recover that rifle. Dangerous. Trying to go out there immediately, but just hoping that Killjoy would not turn around. So suddenly, meanwhile, Plant's gonna go down on A. Trying to go see if Chris will get anyone here, but Shawty already on site, and the Killjoy also on site here. Not gonna be able to get that from range. Chris going to get blinded a little bit here, pushed out a little too far, and Shawty ready on that site. This is a solid defensive hold there, and it's going to be first match point as Arcadia continues that streak again. I want to point out Arcadia coming into this have very strong track record, so props to Post for putting up a very strong fight here, but Arcadia would definitely not coming into this wanting to go easy on anyone. They want that solid win streak, and I can't blame them. Going to confirm 1 towards A, as team looking like 2-3 split, coming up long and sewers. Site's looking clear though. Nobody in hell. Potentially someone in heaven, or at least someone's going up there now. Sounds like everyone just taking their spot. A very strong take here. I'm guessing Arcadia was not. It possibly didn't have anyone on site. As oh god, everyone's getting taken out one by one here.
Last player standing.
Wow, that was a strong shot from the Brimstone there. And the 1v1, but Chris not gonna be able to get that shot while flashed. Wow, strong shots from Arcadia. Very fast retake there.
Defenders win.
Just as fast as Post was able to take it, Arcadia was able to take it away. And that's gonna be 4-13 for Haven. I'll just write that quickly down. Just looking at the scores here. Meech again showing a strong stats. wasn't able to, I think, pop off as much as previous times. Didn't have that economy to get the operator. I don't think Arcadia got any operators, so pretty sure it was rifles majority of the time. Or if not rifles, then I know there was, I think, a few marshals. But looks like some subs are going to be coming in here. Quick peek. Yeah, it looks like Chef Johnny is going to be coming in, and Mojo might be sitting out. Make sure they didn't message me. I imagine that might be the swap, as you may have watched the previous weeks. Chef JohnnyFuego. A mouthful of a name, but a mouthful of flavor for our chef. Has been, I believe he was playing Omen the previous few weeks, so he's testing out some new players, perhaps. But while they get ready for that next round, I'm going to take a little break, and I will be back for that next map. I believe it'll be Breeze, and if Post takes Breeze, then next will be Haven. Or sorry, Ascent. We're already on Haven. I read the list. I read the list wrong, so be right back with Breeze. Alright, hello everyone. Oh, let me fix that match score for you real quick. While we're talking here, going into map 2, been a few minutes, so some quick updates. Arcadia have subbed in. There we go. Arcadia have subbed in AK Nona for AK Mechanax 12, the Brimstone from the previous map. And Post have subbed in Chef JohnnyFuego, as I mentioned before. Going to be subbing in for hold on, double checking names. Cornflakess, going to be subbing in for Cornflakess, who played the Reyna on the previous map. So going into Breeze here, coming off a first map loss. Arcadia putting in strong performance. Oh, and as I mentioned before, I was in the coach
Choose
slot.
your
I am now in the observer slot, as Arcadia has a person recording as well in the observer slot. So we're all chilling here, just trying to get good footage for our schools. Going into this next map, going to be a pretty diverse selection again. Just 2 duplicate picks with the Viper and the Jett on both sides. Viper, see, pretty commonly picked on this map, so not too surprised there. And Meech going for the Jett instead of the Chamber. This time I'm a little bit surprised, while Chris is going to instead be taking that spot. Or that agent, I mean. And there we go. Now I have all my buttons, so apologies for the button mix-up on the previous map. Should not happen here. Going to just quickly grab some notes. And folder, there we go. And going to Breeze here. Starting on defense again. Post will be starting on defense for all 3 maps, so if we go to Ascent, they'll be on that defense, starting defense once again. Both sides kind of saving here. A few ghosts, but not really anything crazy.
Blocking sight.
While Arcadia goes for
Revealing area.
kind of fast A take here.
There they are.
Well, there's 2,
Spike planted.
1 on the defense here. And Chef going to get some quick headshots. Just great work there. Phil and Chris Going to face off here. Chris getting another headshot following that routine here. Going to... Oh!
Last player standing.
Did not look back in time as that Killjoy gets the elim there. That was probably a little spooky there with them sitting in the wall. Probably didn't think someone was going to just sit there, but that Killjoy was toughing it out. Got one elim, but in the end, Post going to take that first pistol round. A good start to Breeze. Ooh, excited for this one. I definitely like watching Breeze a bit. I know everyone keeps hating on it. I think the only one that people that I don't hear consistent hating on is probably Haven, maybe Ascent. Move this out of the way real quick. Arcadia going to be opting for the other side of the map this time. Be slightly going through that tunnel area. We're getting close to that tunnel area. Through elbow. But not really committing to anything. Already lost one. No, gonna just sit here. Hoping somebody pushes up. Nothing really happening here. Not sure Frosty. Yeah, Frosty sees him, but that range going to just make it out with 7 health. Looks like Arcadia's a little stuck here. I mean, you're down 1, not too damaged. I think none of them have armor, or at least most of them don't have armor. But you still have slight numbers, so it looks like then have 3 go to site, 1 go down hallway. Meech going to answer with the 1. That Jett's going to open door. I can't tell if Chef Joe opened the door first, but door gets open, Joe gets taken out in hall. It's going to be 2 left in cave.
One enemy
Well,
remaining.
Meech getting another beautiful headshot. And Nona gonna get stuck in this corner again. See if they can get this elim here. But no, Chef Johnny on the redemption, I believe. Chef Johnny got taken out in that same similar scenario. Wait, what? Okay, I did not catch how that happened. I would love to ask the team why that happened, but I will not go against the NECC rules to ask. I don't know what happened there. I think, oh, well, because Frosty had only like 7 health, so probably accidentally went to a molly, or a misguided joke happened. That's my guess. Looks like Arcadia has chosen this A side once again, with 2 going down hall this time. Not sure if Chris, yeah, gonna have time to get that headshot.
Find you. Mark 2.
And Abyss taking shots up here. Meech kind of just getting stuck on site, fortunately, from the pinch of the door.
Spike planted.
From the door and the site. Yeah, Frosty going to get the upgrade.
Shutting them down.
Everyone's just kind of sitting towards this bridge area. 2 on site, 1 behind. Util. Come out here. Everyone's sticking together.
Flashbang.
Don't go too far out. Don't want to get picked. We're all just running towards site though. That Viper's coming back. Going to get 1.
Last player
Going to get
standing.
2 on that back. Not sure where the Viper is. I'm just going to get stuck here. Going to get a reload. And yeah, that Nemo there on the flank had a very solid patience and ability to keep up with the enemy team, or sorry, enemy team, with Post. Names hard. Ability to keep up with Post, waiting till they had a perfect opportunity, and then combining with Killjoy utility for the final kill onto Mojo. Just good strategy there. Can't complain. But if anything, that just means posts have to make sure that flank is covered. It's important that you stay grouped up and coordinated for those retakes, but you also want to make sure someone is checking your backside and you have 3 people available. But Jeva's going to get 1 in mid. I believe they got taken out in mid last time I tried that, but Arcadia might just be backing up here. But Nona's going in, gonna get taken out for it, and Chef Johnny getting their own in the mid door area. Everyone sitting again. Oops. What? Chris. Just gonna readjust here. Everything has gone silent. Not sure where
30 seconds
go
left.
from here. I mean, 30 seconds. Going to have to decide on something. Let's get spotted. They don't have the teleport here. Going to have to get this kill.
1 enemy
Going to get
remaining.
1. Chef Johnny at the same time from door getting another kill. And Vivas
10 seconds
stuck
left.
here. And knows Chef Johnny's there. Chef Johnny looking
No
away.
more
Oh,
dreams.
gotta wait for that scan to come through. And Chris. Oh, Chris, get the one. No! Chris getting a little overzealous there. I would warn against running at someone while falling. But yeah, that's just unfortunate. Quick of the moment thinking, trying to get that kill at the very last second, but going to get punished for it. But overall, good coordination with the team. Impressive kill at the same time with Chris and Chef Johnny at the same time. I just realized I didn't have my agent picture updated there. Apologies. Or agent pics updated. Had to double check that. And Arcadia again going to kind of swap on this. Oh, we got the shot through their teammate. Meech, I'm gonna turn around here.
1 enemy
Nona
remaining.
already on, or Nona, sorry, already on site, going to get punished by Chef Johnny. And Meech ready for the trade. As Chef Johnny gets taken out by door. Johnny, looking like a solid sub for this map. Where we're doing great shots at long range on that rifle. Either for the trade or just on their own. Already with 10 kills in the coming into the 6th round here. Very impressive. Almost double everyone else in the lobby. Or 2.5 everyone else in the lobby. So Chef Johnny, very good sub in from here. I'm not sure what the decision making was. I was unable to hear it myself, but good decision from the team all around. All I can say. Arcadia is just sending all these pings around B. Probably thinking 1 on backside, 1 in tunnel, and they are somewhat correct.
Got your trail.
Putting it ready. Sending out the trail, sending out the fear, and the knives. They're just, that's 4 ults. Knives ready. Meanwhile, Hunter coming in and Meech on their own knives. Going to try to get this as that plant in the middle of the Viper smoke. Actually, wait, that was all of the Arcadia ultimates except the Killjoy ultimate, which I believe they didn't have.
Player standing.
Wow. Post just has a great retake there. Taking out each member of Arcadia. Very quick. Kind of just able to converge onto that Viper's pit and come out on top. Especially with that, I think that Sova ultimate at the start probably did a good job of kind of disorganizing Arcadia while they were trying to stay in the smoke, but not able to do exactly what they wanted to. So overall, a great retake. That was impressive. I think they only had one or two, or Post only had one or two deaths there. So overall, coming out on top, going into this round 7 as Arcadia probably taking a step back after that round and wanting to figure out, because again, they invested 4 ultimates there. Yeah, four ultimates. Sky and Jett at the very start, and then the Fade ult, and then the Viper ult after they took site. So all of that to not win the round is pretty devastating. Probably not feeling too great with that util usage, but I'm just going to pause there for a moment, take a quick water break. Remember, stay hydrated while playing or watching these matches. Grab a snack, take a break in between games, all that fun stuff. But while this game is still going, Meech going to stay on this A. Gonna have Chef Johnny sitting on Hall again with that tour de force. And Meech going to put in some damage there, but nothing too crazy as gets the headshot, but Nemo coming through door is going to get the response. And looks like going to have this site while Mojo and Nemo. Okay, I thought that was the names, but my brain thought there's no way that's actually the names.
Player standing.
As Vivus just taking out everyone, and that turret plus other team member sitting back is going to confirm Mojo towards that A lobby and going to get taken out for it. I have to confirm real quick. There we go. Okay. So Chris now going in with the operator instead of Meech. Interesting, but I guess makes sense. They keep having Chris sitting in the around the hall area. So while Meech is kind of more on A in a more forward position, makes sense. While I think Arcadia is gonna go for this strategy that seems to work for them pretty well. 2 near door and the rest in cave. See if they can get a pick here. Looks like they might just be waiting for that detonate to go off. And yeah, detonate did go off, didn't get anyone. But Chef Johnny did not see that, but Chris ready to save fellow teammate here, putting the operator to good use. And meanwhile, one get taken out on door, but Jevel answering in kind. Shots through door. Post plant situation. Chris looking at that defense, and now up to final killjoy here. Not going to be in cave for once in this 1v3 situation. Instead, going to be coming through door. Might be able to get Chris here. Getting 2. Let's see if Chris can get the shots through the block. Going to get it through. Get the half. Probably keep that operator and get that 6th point for the team. Had me worried for a second there. Probably wasn't expecting the killjoy to be in that cave. Or expecting the killjoy to be in the cave area, but they had actually already taken the time to go all the way around to door. A good play there. Post not expecting that. Able to actually get 2, because it looked like Chris and Meech were looking down cave, but in the end, Chef Johnny getting a great shot through the box, getting the round, and now Chris keeping that operator from the previous round. Wow, Arcadia not gonna have too strong of buys here, kind of just a mishmash of different gun types, but they are going to get that hall area. And Frosty stuck between two people here, doesn't know it. Going to get Vebus while they miss the sheriff shot. And a great long range shot there, but going to get taken out in the end. Getting 2. Good start to the round. And this guy just kind of sitting in hall, just taking a breather. Meanwhile, other two mates are going to be in that mid area. Chris waiting though, ever patient. Finally going to get that Sky that's just been sitting near that door. And Nemo and Jevo here, probably not sure where to go next. Chris going to see that gun barrel. Get Nemo while they're running away. Jevo coming out of the wall, getting one. Just kind of stuck in between Chris and Meech. But, oh, Chris going to get taken out. Not ready, just quite ready for that.
10 seconds left.
Jevo still has the spike. Might be able to plant here. Not quite. Wait, yeah, not quite. Unless... Okay, I'm bad. It's not 5 seconds. It's slightly less than 5 seconds. Going to get that plant with barely any time. Gonna have to check a freeze frame of that one. And Jeff, Johnny, and Meech 2v1 retake here. Not sure where the Jett might be. It's going to smoke the defuse here. Oh, doesn't really have any util to throw at it, but they are going to have their gun, but not quite yet, as Meech was dead set staring in that direction. Going to get the final kill and going to have plenty of time for that defuse. Unfortunately, I believe that means... Oh wait, no, sorry. Chef Johnny did get the operator. I was going to say, I don't think they had time to get the operator, but they did. So the operator still going to carry through here. I think that's... Well, it must have been 3 rounds, because I don't think Arcadia had any operator, or took the operator at any point, so... Operator will survive for another round. And Chef Johnny staying on top, an impressive 13 elims here. Going into round 9. Sorry, 10. Math is hard while trying to also remember 10 player names, 10 agent names, whatnot. But meantime, Vebus taking out Chris towards that nest site. While they're going to have, Katie's going to have 2 go through this door again. See if it works out this time. But Chef Johnny was going to get 1, but Jevo has already gone all the way through hall up to bridge and takes out 1 more.
Last player standing.
And Jevo taking out Mojo from the nest. Frosty not sure where that positioning was. And
Planted.
Coming down, Frosty 1v3. Potential retake. He's gonna try to take a look, but Jevo is gonna take that op and continue its legacy. Okay, maybe it is the op from like 5 rounds ago, because if Jevo took it the round they won before, then maybe it is possible. Hard to keep track, but Meech is going to end up buying an operator to save that up. Frosty going to 0 credits, or I think they bought for someone else, or yeah, there it is. Okay, they're trying to sort out the economy here. Mojo going for the judge and going to go for that immediate Viper ultimate on B side, so probably going to stay there for the majority of this round. While Arcadia is very spread out here. No one really sticking together except that 2 in cave. Just nothing too decisive yet. Trying to get a pick, but they already got picked. And first of the caster. Nemo going to get 1. And might be going towards A. They know that Viper's pit is on B. Probably don't want to try to mess with it while have this operator.
Heal up, squad.
But wow, a good response from Chef, Johnny, and Sir Meech on that smoke. Throwing in the operator shot, throwing in that shock dart. And I guess they might just try
30
to go into
seconds
this
left.
Viper's Pit, or maybe go through tunnel. I would have to guess tunnel. And oh, okay, no, they're probably just gonna go to site now as Mojo gets spotted out.
Recalling my
While two
Teleport's ready.
of Arcadia goes into that Viper's Nest, takes
Spike
out Mojo.
planted. You
A very
should
good
run.
coordination there. And Chris just infiltrating the backline here, going to get one, almost getting two. Oh, that short bird, yeah, going to get Chris taken out. Going,
Player standing.
I have to imagine that getting hit by the turret there messed up the accuracy on the nice shots, and yeah, Arcadia having
Round in
a
the
good
half.
response there. I didn't think they were taking it there towards the start of the round, but they had a good response to that Viper's Pit and good timing, having two people come in at the same time, catching Mojo off guard as well, while they were slowly going towards site. Being able to retake and get the Killjoy utility setup that they needed. Just being able to do great all around. But for that, Arcadia is going to get a pretty full buys here. And yeah, sorry, I just want to make sure I had the right sides. Arcadia going to get full buy, Post going to get mostly buy, probably not everything that they wanted. Frosty in, believe that, yeah, should be
No charges left.
door.
Face your
Wood
fear.
doors. A lot of doors on this map. That fear ult going to come through. And two coming through door again. One getting taken
Down
out.
A.
Answering in kind. Nemo with a very fast operator shot there. That fade ult is probably what won them the round there.
Switching sides.
I believe it was Chef Johnny could not hear that operator shot at all. So it's actually a pretty good strategy there to have that fade ult and then push in while taking those riskier shots. I mean, if that fade ult wasn't there, I don't think Nemo would have survived as long as they did, but because of that, they're able to rush in quickly, get those operator shots that you normally wouldn't be able to because Post would have that info. But going to the second half, 7-5, I believe slightly stronger than the last half. Sorry, the going into the half from the previous map for Post, I believe, is slightly stronger. Buns once again. So yeah, 7-5 strong. Oh wait, oh sorry, yes. Previous map was 4-13 in favor of Arcadia. And wow, Mojo, great shots here. But
Last player standing.
are slowly getting the classic shots from very far, and it's just everyone's peeking, doing a little peek. And Post getting the first pistol, Arcadia will instead get the second pistol. So, get on this. Arcadia does have a pretty solid opposition for the defensive half. They have that Killjoy. That turret's going to be looking primarily on A site for this half. Those flashes can be devastating when Post is trying to push in, so had to work around that. But Meech is going to say no to all that, going to rush in. Jello, though, going to get 2, going to get 3 on that Spectre. And Frosty finally ending their reign with the right-click classic. Going to get stuck with the Omen utility and Mojo also getting taken out. Everyone getting taken out in door. Probably just trying to get that round through quickly. It seemed like just a save, or not, yeah, just a save round. Everyone had classics, so getting the 1 or 2 kills is just icing on the cake for that round. Because now you can see Post going to go in to this next round with a full buy, while Arcadia is going to have Spectres and Marshals. I mean, those Marshals we've seen can be pretty devastating for if they're in the right hands,
Enemy tag.
as there's been quite a few, I think, triple Marshal kills in this game or the previous, as trades are coming out left and right on this site, but in the end still up 4-3 for V3, as Chris goes back to this cave site, but I don't think anyone's gonna know Jett is sitting here unless Chris can get the site quickly. Oh, Frosty on the lookout. Puts that down pretty quick. While Nemo, again, like I said, those Marshals are doing some work these maps. Going to get 2. All the utility gets thrown at Frosty.
One
Going to
enemy
be taken out.
remaining.
1v1, Chris almost getting that shot here. Has to reload. No, picks up another gun and gets the kill. Teleports away just in time. Oh, plenty of space. Not even worried about it. Yeah, Chris sticking it out, getting that kill. It looks like economy pretty even for both these teams. Yeah, everyone. I mean, what's it? Arcadia had a slight bump, but they did do some buys, and Post had like nothing because they did a full buy there. So now this was kind of evened it out with Post having 1 still remaining at the end there,
Flashbang.
as they opt for kind of a similar strat, but running just into B instead of
Spike
A
down B.
this time. We can get 2 taken out. Nemo going to get 3. It seems like this might be the star play of the match for Arcadia here, as the rest of Arcadia is trying to group up. Frosty and Chef Johnny going to be sitting
Fragment.
on site. They saw that grenade pop out. Chef Johnny in the back. Might be able to take out the operator, but not quite, as Nemo takes 3 and Nona finishes it out. Yeah, Nemo, or sorry, I want to make sure. Yeah, Nemo. The Nemo and Nona and Mojo keeps getting mixed up in my head, so apologies if I get any names wrong. But Nemo going to have a very strong showing with that operator in map 2, second half of map 2, taking out 3 there, upgrading from that Marshal in the previous rounds where they already did plenty of shots. We're just gonna have to see how Post can handle it. Looks like Nemo's sitting on A this time, so hopefully Meech is going to have to be the person to counter that operator, but using that Marshal, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle, as it looks like Post is mostly going to save here. Flash coming in, Nemo takes 1, smoke coming in, Nemo takes another. I know Nemo's up there, going to take a 3rd. As
Player standing.
oh, Chris was near tunnel. I was trying to figure out where Chris was. I thought everyone was on A. That's my bad. But Post, again, they didn't really buy there, so just a save. They already know that Arcadia has that operator, has those guns, so not going to be able to do too much without getting some solid buys in. So just again, push the round, push in during that round, see what happens. If you get a kill, that's just a slight bonus. But looks like their Post is again going to try to go through this cave area, but the operator will not be on A for Arcadia this time, so there might be a bit of a solid chance. It's Alladron surveys. Only going to see that turret, not going to see the killjoy there.
Powerless.
As Nemo's slowly making their way around here. But Chris up on site. Pushing up into Hall, I mean.
Welcome to my world.
Might be able to make some damage happen as they open that door, but not gonna peek out of it actually. Looks like Chris might be a little too late here. Or not. Chris getting one.
remaining.
Chef Johnny getting another. Looks like last one is in cave. Chef looking away. That's just at the wrong time. And Chris must have been as well. Wow. Jevel being the last remaining survivor there. I don't think they're going to... Oh, no, they're going to get the op. That is where the Venom? Viper. Watching too much Spider-Man stuff. Going to be where the Viper is. Had been eliminated. Covering that operator. We might just have a another tale of the operator surviving for like 5-6 rounds. Because that happened pretty much for the last round, or last half.
Found one.
As
You want to play?
everyone
Let's play.
mostly going to go through this mid area. Meech and Chris ulting. But Frosty going to get taken out. Chris not able to get the hit, but Mojo coming in with the assist. Looks like everyone going towards that B. Chef Johnny able to spot out Nemo, working with Chris to get the elimination. And this plant's going to get started here. Meech just gets a little disoriented from the flash. And Abyss going to try to find Mojo. Don't think they were able to, but the ult's going to come through. And Nona and Elam. Chris probably just going to sit back here. But Vibus going to get that headshot.
Die.
Well, Chef Johnny getting one. I'm not sure if they spotted which side. Yeah, they spotted which side. Nona going to get that last Elam. 8-11. Coming into the second map here. Again, if we go to map 3 will be Ascent with Post starting on defense once again, as they started defense on our previous map Haven and the current map Breeze. Previous map score was a 4-13 in favor of Arcadia. But for now, going into this 19th round,
Coming back. Out of
Arcadia has a
charges.
4-win streak, keeping that operator once again. It's going to be
Enemy suppressed.
a fight for Post, but still definitely winnable. 8-11 is not too much to sweat about here, as Devil gonna come up into Halls. Don't know if they're ready for this, as Devil's just going to get one, but going to get taken out by Chris right below them. That must have been a little spooky. As Frosty emerging from cave, going to get take out one. Sky will take out Chris. I believe that was in Hall. But two will go through B. One's gonna stay back on A, or near Nemo and that operator. Don't know if they're gonna be able to get Nemo. Yeah, Nemo's going to taking out Chef Johnny. But Nona's sitting on this site.
Spike planted.
Don't think if they've Post has spotted this player yet. And yeah, Nona going to get one and going to assist in the pinch of Mojo. 8 and 12 on the board. I'm just going to take a quick water break here. So good
Match
game
point.
so far going into this match point. All right, so potential final round, 8-12. Go for a full buy here on the post esports side. You want to try to keep that win, keep that momentum, or use all your credits as much as you can in this potential final round. No point in saving. As Devo's going to get Chris sitting out in cave, Frosty going to get taken out near that wooden door. Rest of the team going to go up through halls. Might get this one lurker here. As Mojo is going to get that headshot. Open door. Potentially confused? No, Mojo's going to try to go out, but going to get taken out there. Chef Johnny. Oh, I don't know how Nona expected that, but Nona going to get the elim. And that final elim as well with the classic. 13-8, map 2 going in favor of Arcadian Knights. And again, Arcadian Knights going into this with a solid 5-1 track record. As sorry, I lost my voice there for a second. Just going to leave these stats up here for a moment so I can check out. Chris coming in as the team MVP on this map. Chef Johnny, I believe, was previous one, but still keeping solid 17-17 here. Good showing from the teams here, but very good back. Okay, that was definitely, I remember this happening last week where there was just a random eagle sound and I don't know what's causing it. So I think it's the game. That just scared me. What was I trying to say? Good showing from both teams. Great utility usage. I think the only not greatest spot was Arcadia using those 4 ults and then losing the round and then having called the timeout, be like, guys, what happened? But I think from there they were able to figure it out and had a bit better ult usage. Post in that first map not being able to have too much of the buys that they wanted. So might have seen they kind of got screwed over a little bit towards the end of the first half, just not being able to have the guns and utility that they wanted and not being able to have too strong of a score going into the second half. But 37 minutes, 8-13. Just going to see if I can have image. There we go. Yeah, this was just a quick look at the this is not updated for the end of this result, but just to show you again, Arcadia Knights going into this week 7 with a 5-1 record, very strong. Post going in with 3-3, now a 3-4, still above that line to make it to playoffs. University of Louisville White and UTM Junior sitting at that 0-6, so they're still a solid record enough that I don't think Post is too scared of getting knocked out, but still helps the team, helps morale to continue those wins, try to get those wins. But this week will not be the win. 0-2 going to Arcadia Knights. A good showing from both teams. And that'll be it for the this will be recorded. So you're on the YouTube channel. Check out the Twitter. Check out the Twitch channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out all the updates from there. There's all the Smash Bros, Madden. Trying to make sure League of Legends teams, support all the teams, support the school. Love to support some collegiate esports. But that'll be it from me. Thank you all for watching and have a good day, night, evening, whatever, wherever you are.